What's up, everyone? Just wanted to hop on here this morning. It's currently 4:52. Just got done with a chest and arm workout. We just want to talk about how it's really you versus you. Today I woke up. I fell asleep first of all late last night, like around 12 o'clock. I was just tossing and turning. I just couldn't sleep. I was hot. I don't know, sweating a little bit. I was just uncomfortable. I was trying to go to sleep, really trying. I just couldn't. I kept waking up. And I was like, fuck. But even then, fell asleep at 12, got up at 3 a.m. this morning, no excuses whatsoever. I was contemplating. I was really in bed contemplating, got up contemplating, like I was really in my head thinking like, man, I really don't want to go to the gym. I really don't want to do this. But I was like, this is exactly what it's about. It's me versus me. When no one is here to push me, no one external is here to tell me get up, do it. It's good for you. You know what you're supposed to do. I get myself to do what I know I need to do. And the only reason this is happening, though, is because my desire, my fire from within, it's been burning brighter now, right? It's kind of at the forefront of my mind. I have my goals centered and focused. And even though it's hard to hold this vision up high about who the person I want to be and what I want to become, or what I am, actually, it's hard. But I'm working at it daily. And it really comes down to you versus you doing it when you really don't want to do it. And I think what's been helping me is I've been tying my words with emotion a lot. A lot of people don't realize that emotion is energy in motion. Emotion is energy in motion, okay? So when your emotions are really negative, you have all these bad thoughts, all this kind of just negativity flowing through your mind, you're just going to represent that into the physical world, okay? In your body, you're going to represent that, how you act, how you speak, the decisions you make. When it's you versus you in your head, that's going to influence the decisions a lot, right? But if you have all this positive words and emotions behind kind of your thoughts and your subconscious thoughts, right? Like you're tying your goals to an emotion. Maybe you want to be successful because you want to help your family. You want to be successful because you want to help your children. You want to be successful because you want to help your spouse. Something to really tie that goal down and really link it with an emotion of like love and desire, right? Because that is the strongest and highest vibration of emotion, right? Shame and guilt are on those low levels of vibration and frequency, right? When you feel shame and guilt, you are vibrating really low, and that's not where you want to be operating from, because that is going to reflect into your external world, okay? When you guys start operating off of love, desire, really looking from within yourself, okay, for the reason why you do what you do. You can't look at the outside world and wonder why you do what you do. You have to look at from within, internally, and figure out what is it that you truly desire. What gets your heart pumping? What gets it going? What gets your emotions flowing? What gets you really inspired, right? What triggers you to get to action? And you need to hold this thought, this forefront, this goal straight in mind, and visualize the person you need to become in order to make this a reality, right? And then start acting like that person now. Start doing it now, because it's you versus you. No one is going to come give you the opportunity. No one is going to come give you something on a silver platter and say, here you go, all you have to do is follow step 1, 2, 3, 4, and boom, you'll be successful. No, you're going to go through many hardships. You're going to go through many doubts and fears and struggles, and you just need to be able to overcome this. You need to realize that it's always going to be just you versus you. And once you're able to figure out how to internally create this fire from within yourself and keep it at the forefront of your mind, you're going to be able to stay disciplined all the time, because all you're going to have to do is dig deep from within and remember, why is it that you do what you do? And if it's something that you truly desire, you guys have to really want this more than you want sleep, more than you want to do anything else. I don't know, more than, you have to be willing to go broke and homeless if that's what it takes in order for you to get to your goal, because that desire just has to be so great. Most of us, the reason why we don't reach our goals is because we have so much fear and doubt, and we're not willing to sacrifice whatever it takes. And that means whatever it takes. Some people aren't willing to sacrifice some little things, whatever it is. Drop the vices, the alcohol, the traveling, the partying. Maybe you have to miss a few family events. And I know some people might think this isn't a healthy way to live or whatever it is. But if you guys are on my channel, you guys know you guys want to be the best, and I want to be the best person that I can possibly be, right? So I'm going to do everything in my power that I can, because that's ultimately how you're going to feel fulfilled as a human, right? Knowing that you did everything that you could do in order to make yourself, or put yourself in the best position possible. And a lot of people just like to slack off, like to cruise, like to strangle along, like to attach themselves to other people and say like, oh, everyone else is kind of doing this and that, and they just want to follow the crowd. But that's not me, right? So I just wanted to hop on here, guys, just talk about how it's really you versus you. You know, I really didn't want to get up this morning, but I still got up. And that's ultimately going to start putting this subconscious thought in my mind, right? Saying that, oh, Alex does everything that he needs to do, even when his body doesn't want to, even when his body is tired, even when everything in this physical world, right, in this physical dimension, even when everything is going against me, Alex in his mind and his thoughts and his state of being, the attitude that he holds, he is still in a positive mindset, and he still would do whatever it is necessary in order to win. And if you can keep that attitude, and you can transfer this attitude from the gym into your business, into your career, into your hobby, you're going to see so much success, guys. I don't see how you guys don't get it. Suffering is the path that leads you to greatness, okay? You have never watched a movie, a heroic movie. You have never watched a storyline where the hero has already won, right? There would be no story. There would be no inspiration. The reason why people feel so inspired, the reason why people like to listen in and watch you is because you came from nothing, right? People can relate to that. People can relate when it was just them versus them, right? Them all alone. If you guys are experiencing the same things, this is why I'm on here, right? I'm sharing my experiences because I know there's people out here going through the same thing, right? There's 8 billion people in the world. We're all human. We're all have the same human nature and tendencies. And ultimately we all go back to these things like we experience shame, guilt, love, desire. Like these are all basic functionalities of just being a human, right? And just being able to reprogram these subconscious thoughts is going to ultimately help you guys and me just live a more fulfilling and better life. Overall, you're just going to feel more joy, more happiness, because you're going to become detached from the outcome, okay? Becoming detached from the outcome is so great because you're just focused on the daily work, day in and day out, and knowing that you're doing everything that you can in your power, and the universe will reward you guys. A lot of people are so focused on how I'm going to do it, how am I going to get there, I don't have enough time, this and that. No, just shut up. Do the work, do exactly what you know you need to do, right? And just do it day in and day out, and the universe will eventually reward you. If you guys are always looking for that outcome, always looking for the result, or always wondering, how am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? How am I going to get there? The universe is never going to reward you, right? All this fear, all this doubt going through your mind is going to block the opportunities. You're not going to be able to see the true positive or the true opportunities that could arise, right? That you're able to take full advantage, that would actually take you to that goal that you feel is like such a fantasy, something that's so out of this world that you have no idea how you will attain it. You guys need to let the universe reward you, but you have to fully be in alignment with your conscious congruence. You have to be in full alignment. Anything that you can possibly hold within yourself that you know you should not be doing, that you feel shame and guilt for, cut it out right now. Make the decision to cut it out. There's no more ifs, ands, or buts. If you really want to live the life that you really want to live, just do it. That's all there is to it. It's making a decision and then deciding that, okay, this is really what I want, and I'm willing to sacrifice whatever it takes to get there. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So yeah, guys, just want to hop on here. It's you versus you. Just know that you can shift your perspective, right? Just start speaking about yourself in the way that you want to be, right? If you want to be a McLaren owner, a Bugatti owner, if you want to be someone who owns multiple businesses, say I am a 7-8 figure business owner. I am a McLaren owner. I am someone who is healthy. I am someone who has no vices. I don't drink. I am, because you already are in the present moment, and that's going to shift your subconscious mind to ultimately switch your conscious thoughts into thinking that you really are that. And then eventually you will start speaking, acting like it, your attitude will change, and then your results will change. Okay, guys? So it all starts with you versus you, changing your subconscious thoughts. That would change your conscious thoughts, and then your conscious thought would change your attitude and your state of being. And then once you change your attitude and your state of being, your results will eventually change. All right, guys, keep on winning.